Hello, I'm Jaden and I will be showing you how to do this makeup look today. So let's get started. So to begin, I will be prepping my eyelids with the Tarte Concealer Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. So for this you just need not too much, just enough that I will be able to spread over the eye. I just do like that much. That much should be good. I also usually go down with it, like under my eye here, to begin that prep too. And sorry, I'm looking this direction. My mirror's over here, so. Yeah. Now we are going to set the eyelid with the James Charles palette, and I'll be using this eye palette for the entire look. I will be taking this shade right here to set my eyelid. Okay, and you're just gonna pat that, do a very light layer of this just to set it, but not to make it so the colors won't stick on your lid when applying. So the next step is going to be putting the color on now. So the first color I'm going to start with is this orange color right here. And that will be going in the center of our eyelid right there. I'm going to use this one to pack it on first because it sounds pigmented. So I'm going to first pack it on and then we can blend it out. So I'm just blending it out in the mirror right now. And that will be pretty good for the orange. The next color I'm going to do is the red. And I will be using this color for that. But for this, you're just going to pack it on that very outer corner. It's okay if it goes out here because we'll put concealer under to clean it up. And remember, you want to keep it to thirds, so don't go too far in with the red. I'm going to move on to do the yellow now in the center corner here. So for the yellow, I will of course be using the yellow in his palette. And I'm just going to pack that onto a flat brush first. Since it is a lighter color, I think packing it on is much easier to do, to really get that color down, and then you can blend it in. I am going to get a clean brush and I am going to just blend out the yellow edge some. Now I will do green, and for that color I'll be doing this color in the James Charles palette with this flat brush. I just load it up, and then I will just place it right here in this corner. With the green, honestly, you can go as far as you want, especially when you're probably going to want to do half the eyelid in this color, so then it's easier to blend the blue when we do that. Now I'm going to get a fluffy brush, put some green on it, and I'm just going to go in and blend it out into the rest of my lid here, and I will be back. Okay, so now we'll move on to doing the blue, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush for that, and I will be doing this shade right here, and you will place that on the middle of your eye and just like up this area right here. Just kind of pat it down a little bit to start with, and then pick up some more, and then you can really just start to go in and blend that out. And with this, you can go as far to this corner because we'll be putting purple here, which is the darkest, And so I find it easier to blend it out starting in the back and then just to blend forward, so then you don't really lose the green in this corner, but you'll be able to get a smoother gradient from blue to green. And now that we pretty much have the blue done, we are going to move on to the purple. And for the purple, it's a little trickier. So since it's so dark, what I'm going to first do is start with the transition color for the purple. So I'm going to start this lighter purple here. And then on this outer corner here, we're going to pack in this dark purple. But I'll tell you when we're doing that. So we're going to start with this light purple right here. And so I'm just going to get that on this little brush. It's fluffy, but also kind of flat too. And so we're just going to pack it and then do like this. And now we can put in the darker purple right into the outer corner. Just pack it on and then just pack it in very little, in small areas. You don't want to go too far out with it because it will go pretty far. So you just kind of want to keep it to this very outer corner, not too far. And you also don't want to put too much on the brush because you also don't want to go too high with the dark color either. So for that, you can pat some off. It's very good to get any excess color out of the brush. And then I'm going to go in with the brush we did with the lighter purple. Go with a little bit lighter, tap it off, and then just blend it together. Then, of course, we can go back in with the blue brush and just put some blue on the lid so we don't lose it. And of course, just work it up, blend it out. And then do the same with the purple. And honestly, it's just a back and forth now of blending out the colors and making sure it doesn't turn muddy with the colors, and making sure you still have the individual colors and you don't blend it all together, because you want it to be blended, but you also don't want it to also turn into one color. You want to be able to see each color. So now we are going to go in with the same concealer as I did before, the light sand, and we are just going to go right under and then sweep it like a line. But of course, with my beauty blender, I'm using my sponge, I will be able to make a sharper line. So don't go too close with the concealer because you want to be able to make a line when doing it with your actual sponge. Now you're just going to take your sponge, and I'm going to do the line first. And I don't do it directly to the corner of the eye because then I know I'm going to do eyeshadow on the bottom portion of the eye. So I want to be able to connect them together. So now I'm just going to pat this all in. And also I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Now that I have powdered my concealer, I can now start on the under part of my eye. And I will start on this eye. And I'm going to start with the green first. You're going to take a flat brush. And you are going to want to work it just right under there. And you can always connect too if you want. But either way, we will be putting a sparkly eyeshadow on the inner corner, so that doesn't matter. Next, we will be doing a blue eyeshadow. And again, tap it off for this one since it is darker. And then next you will be doing purple. I will most likely be doing the light purple and then just adding a little bit of the dark purple. Tap off and now connect. And then of course add a little bit more of the blue. tap. Just to make sure we don't lose the blue. And then just a little green to make sure it pops with all the blending. Now for this eye, we're going to start with the yellow first. And you're just going to put right in the inner corner like we did the green. Again, it doesn't matter if you get it right here because we will be putting a shimmery color there. Next will be the orange then. And now we will finish it off by doing red. And for this, tap it off. And that will be just, I'm going to go back in a little bit with the orange though, just to make sure I don't lose it. I'm doing the red. And that will be the base color, and now we can add the shimmer now. Okay, for adding the shimmer, I will be using this color right here. And you can also highlight your face also with that color. So I'm just going to pack it on my brush, as so. And I am going to start by doing, just swiping it in my crease to start outlining where it's going to be. Okay, and then after you lay down the shimmery shade, you're going to go back in with I'm going to go back in with the orange, put a little bit, and then just to blend out the shimmer shade, you're just going to blend it a little bit, like so. And then, of course, you can go back in very lightly. And it's just a back and forth of how you want to look. That's the first top of the lid complete. Then you are going to want to highlight the inner corner of your eye. Bring it down a little bit, bring it up a little bit. Really make it pop. And you're also going to want to highlight your brow bone while you're at it. And then now for the second eye, you're going to do the exact same thing. And that is the completed eyeshadow look. And now I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on, and I will be back. This is the look, and I'm just going to do an up close look. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this helped you out with trying to do this makeup look. And yeah, bye!